Bochy and Bochy, they tie it up at 3, and then you just explode for that big 8th inning. That just had to be so rewarding for everybody in the dugout.
Oh, it was. I mean, to answer back like that, we've let some tough games get away from us, and but tonight or today, these guys were determined to find a way to get it done, and to have a big inning like that, and you almost forget it was tied after 7, but. Big hits, big days. Grossman, big day. He started out with that 2-run homer. Of course, Dolly with his huge day. But it all started with Heaney. Andrew just threw the ball outstanding. 6 solid innings, and beside that little hiccup in the 7th, it was a good game for us.
Yeah, and Adoli, comes up as the first hitter after they tied it at 3, and told me out there, yeah, I had a little extra focus, a little extra. Let's get this thing started.
Right, and he's been throwing the ball well, and even his last start, I said the numbers didn't indicate how well he threw the ball, but he went out there, located well, had a good slider going, change up along with that fastball, and they've been doing a pretty good job against left-handers, and last time they nicked him up pretty good, but he went out there and got the big pitch with the bases loaded. That double play was huge, and that probably was a game changer.
And so you finished this trip with such a good record, 7-3 on the 10-game trip. You've got to feel like it really did become a great trip.
Yeah, you do. You take all 3 series on this road trip. That's huge. Had to play the Angels in Seattle and then come here, and it's a good way to head home. We have our hands full, we know, with the Atlanta Braves, but to end a road trip like this, taking our 3rd series, that's good for the boys.
Yeah, and then you're about a quarter of the way through the season. Is it about how you expected it to be? I know you had pretty high expectations.
Yeah, it really is. We had a couple of injuries I didn't expect, but the way they're playing, no, I'm not surprised at all. It's a team that can put runs on the board. We said our starting pitching would do a good job, give us a chance, and that's pretty much what's happened.
All right. Dash?
Yes.
Well, how'd you feel out there? It looked like with a lot of strikeouts, looked like you were throwing well.
Yeah, feeling good. Just kind of making little adjustments here and there and trying to just get right and give us a chance to win.
Yeah, they're good against lefties, so you kind of know you have to have a certain focus when you get out there against this group.
Yeah, they've got a good lineup. They can stack the righties in there, and guys, a pretty decent amount of those guys I've faced a few times. Somewhere or another, so there's always that kind of game of adjustments. They know what I'm trying to do, so kind of bounce back and forth and just try and make good pitches. And Jonah and I were on a really, really good page. There's a couple times I knew exactly what I wanted to go to. He called it, so that's always a good feeling when you can kind of keep it moving.
Bases loaded, nobody out. No better way to do that than just get the thing back yourself and start that double play. Is there?
Yeah, you can't. At that point, you can't really control. I was lucky he hit it back at me not too hard. Make the play, get a double play, but it's the hit and then the walk, and then that was a really good bunt by Allen there. But not controlling the 3 hitters before is what puts you in those situations, and I'm really glad that I got that ball back to me. But I was pretty frustrated at the time about the 3 hitters leading up to that. So just got to move on and control what you can. So
yeah, I'm sure you've had a barehanded a comebacker before, but have you ever started a double play when you barehand it like that? Maybe not.
Not that I can recall. No.
Yeah, it's a great play. And then your shoe, that became a little comedy out there, didn't it?
Yeah, shoelace just kind of ripped. I drag my foot weird, and sometimes it'll kind of just rub it and pop off, so the lace is broken. There's nothing I could really do about it. Bobby Wilson, nicely enough, donated a shoelace from his shoe and, get through the inning and gave it back to him. So
Yeah, like there's not enough pressure pitching. Now it's just the pressure of lacing up a shoe in front of 8,000 people.
Yeah, I know. Noobs was lacing it up for us, and then I tied it up. Yeah, nothing like the clock putting pressure on you to get your shoes tied, but it was good.
That's awesome.